based out of here.
It's a global blockchain, Melbourne. Martin is explaining how this center works here, so I'm just going to show you around, guys.
So they cover a basket of hundreds of different cryptocurrencies, and then aggregate the data and then supply the pricing feed information. And they also do research, reference papers, and also industry insights. So they're based out of here, but they also have offices in New Zealand. Yep. Yeah. So Brave New Coin. Yeah. So sign up to their newsletter.
That's Stoshi's white paper who started the Bitcoin, so it's just there. So just.
So that's a good question. There's a lot of members, but Adam would know the exact figure. I should know that, shouldn't I? But
yes, you should.
So it's been around for a few years now. It was the Bitcoin Association of Australia, and then so Blockchain Association of Australia and ADCA, Australian Digital and Currency Commerce Association. They're the two main advocacy groups. And then here we've got the co-working space. There's Adam Poulton is based in Tasmania. This is his business here, Get Paid in Bitcoin, and that was being discussed in Canberra the other night.
So it's now back on as a tax?
Yeah, that's right. So there's no...
So is it basically
GST, yeah. Double GST exchanges.
So is that Martin? Is they with the Bitcoin, with the getting paid in Bitcoin? So what would they do? Like
yeah, so you basically they allow you to take a portion of your salary, and then they exchange it into Bitcoin. So you can save in Bitcoin. So every week or fortnight, you put $50 of your salary into Bitcoin, and they do it for you.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it just makes it easy for people to kind of, and they don't need to worry about the technicalities of the system.
Yeah.
So Get Paid in Bitcoin.
So is that a company you work for?
No, I don't work for them.
No. I'm just saying. Yeah. Oh, okay. Anybody can do it, or?
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Yeah. So if you go to the blockchaincenter.com.au, it's your website. You'll find on the homepage a list of all the businesses that are working out of here,
100%.
and then you can just click on the links and see what services they provide.
Beautiful.
So this is our outside barbecue balcony area, and we've got some artwork that was done by Macatron. Macatron is a famous artist in Melbourne. So this is his take on the Satoshi Nakamoto there, with the all-seeing eye of the NSA in the middle there.
He's a street artist, is he?
He's a street artist, yeah, but he does amazing murals on the side of buildings, and yeah, so this is his sort of take on. I said I'd like to have something pink there because it's kind of like a cocktail bar or something. So then he's come up with this, and
I like it.
So yeah, not all of the Bitcoiners that come here are kind of too sure about that. This idea of like a all-seeing eye of the one world ledger. And David Rutter of R3, so he actually joked on stage last year at a TechCrunch conference, about in the future maybe we'll have biometrics and have a blockchain, have your financial information on.
It'll all be smart contracts, will we?
Hello, that's right. So it's a bit of a scary thought, a bit dystopian.
It came up at the conference last week.
Oh, did it?
In terms of the scale that this could have, where a smart car can be, a driverless car can be a smart contract.
That's right. Yeah.
And out there just working on itself.
Could be autonomous. It could make money.
Chahota actually implement the Ethereum technology.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I just read the article today.
Okay.
One of our friends shared it, so this is just fantastic. Yeah. Even the Elon Musk, he's going to implement this technology once the Tesla is up and running.
Okay.
So yeah, he was talking about it in one of the interview. I'll listen to him. So
yeah,
it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's when people start to learn about blockchain technology, they start to apply their own ideas of how far along the technology is developed yet to be able to. Prove that out is still
coming to have a visit.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on through and stuff because So this is a co-working space here. We've got a team of developers here. More blockchain, Bitcoin artwork here. This is an ideation space. And this is blockchain global offices.
Beautiful. So is the people dedicated to the blockchain technology?
So basically this is blockchain global offices, not part of the co-working, so I'm here.
Okay.
This is Ian, he's running an arbitrage fund. Normally Matt, who runs Cloudbreak Assets, is there. Will, who runs Global BTC, which is licensing out our white label software solution for the exchange platform.
Cool.
So we operate Australia's largest cryptocurrency exchange here, called ACX.io. And
So
we've
on that
developed
day,
that
yeah.
in-house, and now we're licensing that out around the
It's
world.
just a Bitcoin or the other
It's just Bitcoin at the moment.
yeah,
That's right, yeah. So normally Alan Gore is there, and he's operations manager. He's actually in China at the moment because we're having mining operations being built in China. So just expanding our footprint there. And then this is the world's only Bitcoin mining museum.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, is that the only one? Is it?
As far as we know.
Cool.
So here we have, this is an Antminer S5.
That's how you mine Bitcoin, guys. Look at that.
This is how you make magic internet money.
That's it.
You have to buy thousands of these and find the cheapest energy on planet Earth.
China.
And then have a good relationship with the manufacturers of the machine, so you get a good price, and a good relationship with the people that are providing the energy to you as well. And then you might be profitable at Bitcoin mining, maybe. But you need.
When did you start on that? How long was that?
So we've been Bitcoin mining since 2014. Yeah. And here we have. This is our different versions of the technology. This is the reference papers produced by Brave New Coin. So they're really good. There's a series of 4.
Can I take one? Or?
Yeah, absolutely. A gentle introduction to blockchain tech, Bitcoin, tokens, and mining. And they're all written by a guy called Anthony Lewis, who is now working for R3. So he's a very
What is R3, Martin?
R3 is a consortium of banks looking to leverage. They call it distributed ledger technology these
Ripple?
days. So it's not Ripple, no.
No?
I don't
Okay.
think I don't think Ripple are part of the R3 consortium.
Okay, cool.
No. So yeah, but we don't have anything to do with R3. So this is a full node right here. This has a full copy of the Bitcoin blockchain on it, 130 gigabytes. So every time a transaction bounces around the network, it checks the validity on the blockchain. And this is the excerpt from the white paper, which is the consensus mechanism, proof of work. How does it, agree on the state of the network? So this is our friends in Malaysia, the NEM Foundation, who were here just a couple of weeks ago. So they're opening up a blockchain center in KL.
Yeah. Is that part of the Ethereum?
No, NEM is different from Ethereum. NEM is they're kind of like competitors to each other.
Oh, okay, cool.
Ethereum and NEM. So NEM also does smart contracting, and
Yep.
they have this functionality called namespaces, where you can have like a list of smart assets,
Yep.
programmable assets,
Yeah.
similar to smart contracting.
Yeah.
But the NEM blockchain or application is focused more on business applications, as opposed to it being used as a currency.
Yeah.
But it uses the currency aspect to secure the transactions, to pay for the transactions for the network. But they have a consensus system called proof of importance.
Okay.
Which is whereby it's just another consensus mechanism. So here we've got more blockchain artwork here, and we've got.
Are you trying to make money out of the artwork too?
Yeah. We've got podcast studio. And,
There you go, guys.
And this is our event space.
Oh, that's where you run the events,
This is
eh?
where we have the events from.
Yep.
And then we've got these 2 private offices that are used by the developers for ACX.
Yep.
So all the developers are based in here and there. And this is a games room here in Bitcoin Orange.
So physically we gotta print it out.
That's it. So the Week in Bitcoin is a curated newsletter by Alan Sen. So he writes that every week. So sign up to that, and you'll get a curated newsletter every week about just a summary of news that's going on in Bitcoin and blockchain. And this is a Colombian Bitcoin exchange, which is using the white label solution from ACX.
Is there any special reason they use that color for the Bitcoin?
No, I think that's just
Gold.
the colour that it was.
Yeah.
That's the colour that it was.
What are these guys working on?
The developers.
So they're all developers that are working on ACX. So Jin, who's the IT technical
ACS is, guys, is an Australian crypto exchange where you can actually trade your Bitcoin. It's beautiful. I checked out yesterday.
Crypto exchange. So we haven't made much effort to marketing the platform because it was more designed to be a wholesale
Can
platform.
we see, is that it working? What, can we
that's
see,
the current
that's
price.
the dashboard, is it?
Yeah. So this is
Good, guys.
This is the running price.
guys. Yeah, that's the price chart there, so you can also see it on here as well. So this is the crypto exchange here. Yeah. So
Yep.
yeah, you can.
Cool. Checked out yesterday as well.
Cool.
So you can go there and trade, can you?
That's right. Yeah, yeah. You trade there. You've got the buy and the sells. You know, the bids and the asks. And so someone is offering to sell a Bitcoin right now at 3.45, and someone's offering to buy at this, and then it's and away you go. So this is the most used trading platform.
It's going to be worth 500,000 or something in when?
Yeah, well, what happens is when people tend to buy one or two, they start speaking about how well
Look at
it's
the
going to
price
do.
of the
Funny
Bitcoin.
that,
Look
isn't
at
it?
that, 4,343.99 Australian dollar.
How much did
That's
he buy?
Who knows?
that's gone for in 6 months,
Has
probably
it gone up recently?
4 times.
Very much so.
I
yeah.
find
It's basically at its all-time highs right now.
It is indeed.
Well, I asked someone to correlate Bitcoin with ransom attacks and see when it goes up.
Well, it's still pretty low. I mean, it's obviously there's a lot of press about it because obviously it's good for the clicks, isn't
Right,
it?
yeah.
Well, it's good for people like some sensationalism, isn't it? But the reality of how much crime or fraud is being committed using digital currencies, I'd say, is still relatively small compared to traditional payment systems. I mean,
but how much do you think on Bitcoin's been traded? I mean, what are some of the main parts that Bitcoin's been traded on?
Yeah, what's it being
being
used
used
for?
for, yeah.
Well, like there's a lot of e-commerce stores now that accept Bitcoin, and you can buy Amazon gift cards as well, and that you can then use to buy on Amazon. So some people are using it as sort of an intermediary or barter transaction, kind of like how it's been treated by the ATO for the last couple of years as a barter transaction, as a non-tangible asset subject to capital gains and double GST, which is kind of understandable why it would be treated like that, because a lot of people are using it to be an intermediary for something else. So you wouldn't necessarily buy your coffee with a Bitcoin, but so it's more online, I guess.
Even in Sydney pub, you can buy beers.
The Metropolitan,
absolutely.
For many years,
yeah.
So, but the thing is, because the Bitcoin network has some capacity issues, and the cost of the transactions can be prohibitive to actually making a small value transaction.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be paying like 50 cents or $1 per transaction, unless you're doing like a few $100s, it's probably not the most efficient or cheapest way of doing the transaction.
Is that why other cryptocurrencies are coming onto the market, because they can be used in different ways?
Potentially. Well, in a speculative sense, yes, but in the actual utility now, it's still not there.
Yeah.
So Bitcoin is the kind of most well-known and trusted currency for trading, for people to buy and sell things as well, and to obviously as a store of value, whereas the other blockchain implementations are more designed for other
functions,
for other
applications.
That's right, yeah. So Ripple is more of a bank settlement system. It's not a cryptocurrency at all. Why it's so it shouldn't really be.
And that's the difference between, say, a blockchain, cryptocurrency, and a smart contract.
Yeah, distributed
all have their different roles.
Yeah, they do.
In that, and blockchain is just the ledger system. Bitcoin is the currency type.
Yeah, that's right.
And then the smart contract is that, I suppose, the
smart
mechanism.
Programmable something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, in a very crude sense, Bitcoin has a smart contract programming language, or with the escrow or multi-signature.
Yes.
So you can actually do a time lock of a transaction which is the same as a smart contract.
Yeah.
So you could have like a multi-signature where you, in order for the transaction to be moved or spent, you have to have 2 out of 5 keys present to it, 2 out of 3, or 3 out of 5,
Yeah.
5 out of 7.
Got it.
And until those parties present their private key, the transaction won't happen. So that in itself
Hence
is
that
fun.
trusted part to it as well.
That's right. Yeah.
The other thing that does is on that blockchain, you can't go back and change the record or remove the record.
Sure.
Has that been?
Well, that's right. No, that's right. Well, that's when you start getting to this ideological debate around what is a blockchain and
That's right.
That's right. What are the limitations?
Well, that's right, because what if you do need to change something as well?
Yeah.
If you have a smart contract that's running, what if the laws change or the environment changes and you need to change that? Well, you can't go back and undo that smart contract. So this is the idea of immutability, which is why many people believe that the Bitcoin blockchain is just designed to do the value transfer, and it uses blockchain technology, decentralized miners, application of power, to have these uncensored transactions on an immutable ledger. If you want to now start using it for other applications and going backwards and changing things, then maybe existing systems that we have are already more efficient, and maybe there isn't that opportunity. But there seems to be a lot of interest and investment, and so it's still a wait and see. But I guess there's the fear of missing out as well. That it's similar to like early days of the internet, where people back in the day, you couldn't possibly imagine that one day we'd be streaming Netflix and using iPad.
Absolutely, going online. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So but like it took a while.
Yes, but it does take. Sometimes it does take a while, but. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
So I didn't take the information about the.
Oh, so we published the Australian Security.
Is this for me? Can I take this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I've
cool.
got a few other copies if you want.
Great. Okay. Do you want to get this onto the?
Yeah,
video?
absolutely. Yeah.
I don't know how usable
Asia
the video.
Pacific Security Magazine. So we've got 3,000 on Facebook. So
Okay.
Send me the link.
Great.
Yeah,
okay.
cool. Are you guys are you guys looking to invest in the Bitcoin or?
We have a security ventures company.
Yeah.
So yes, we're looking at different applications.
Cool.
Cyber security.
But also from cybersecurity, yeah.
Good
But
idea.
Just different technologies, machine learning, artificial intelligence, robotics. How this is all coming together.
Yeah.
I tend to think bigger picture. I mean, it was covered in that Cybersecurity Asia conference, so you can see how that slots in. Plus, Bitcoin, not so much Bitcoin, blockchain technologies in its application seems very secure. And so therefore there's applications around identity management, something in fintech is the KYC, know your customer.
Yeah, I understand.
If that's working on a blockchain technology,
Sure.
then there's a lot of scope there. You can turn it into, if it's know your customer, know your employee.
Sure.
And there's a whole bunch of identity management issues there.
Yeah, very much so, so.
We're also looking for new publications. So we do the Australian Cybersecurity Magazine, and we're looking at other IoT type publications that we can just roll out, special issues and those types of things. So, yes.
Okay, cool.
But we'll follow up. I just wanted to pop in.
Yeah, great.
I wasn't expecting to be on Facebook.
That's me. That's me.
Very good. How many followers are you? Don't say we've gone out to millions.
No, not yet. We're going to be not yet.
On Facebook?
That's it.
Oh, that's all right. I just watched the circle on the plane going up. Have you seen this movie Circle?
No.
Where they do this. It's a live video, and they put a camera on them and they go live.
Okay.
And the whole world's following them.
Oh, right, okay.
So you're doing it already.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a beautiful thing. Like the.
We have a YouTube channel too. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, send me your link.
All right, I will. Give me your card or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
MySecurity TV.
MySecurity TV. Like, guys, check it out.
Did you get this on your? Did you get a picture of this?
That'll be a good way.
The future will be decentralized.
Blockchain center.
Blockchain
We're going to
center.
decentralize the world by having blockchain centers in every city of the world.
Yep.
So that's the plan.
And the thing is, Martin, I fully believe in it, and that's why I'm here for. This is my second time, but the first time I pop into your business. Like,
Great. Okay.
And yeah, absolutely.
Okay, peace out.
Peace
Okay,
out.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers.
Cool.
So guys, that was Martin and Chris explaining what's been happening in the blockchain center. So yeah, they're pretty much done with the with the with the information along here. So it's quite beautiful. So you can see what's been happening. The people and the developers are working on it. And look at the server here. It's pretty crazy out there. Beautiful. Like, you know, if you think that nothing is happening in the crypto world, look at that. What's been happening around here. So guys, check it out. I had a 2-spot for my course coming up for next 30 days. If you're interested in a blockchain technology, digital currencies or cryptocurrencies, investment strategies, put a comment down there, or if your friend interested in it, let me know. I'll hook you in, guys, and explain how that all works. And you guys have a fantastic day. Cheers. I'll probably go to the front area. Just hold a second, guys.
Yeah, so Jason's a bit of a maverick, very entrepreneurial.
Yes.
So he kind of, you know,
That's the front part of it. I don't want to take the people in there. So this is the front part of it.
He is very good.
So
he's a great operator. So he's great. Yeah. So
all right, guys. Peace out, and then I'll talk to you guys soon. Send me a comment if you want to know more about my course, and I'll run you guys down through investment strategies and technology and digital currencies. Send me a comment. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Have a great day.
yeah, he's been